Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today, we are going to be showing you how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Cue the music. All right, well, thanks for joining us today. If this is your first time being with us, please do me a favor, go down, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload new content. All right, well, you clicked on this video to have me show you how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. So let's focus in on our ingredients here. We're gonna start out with a loaf. I've got about a half a loaf of some French bread, Gouda cheese, some Havarti cheese, a half a cup of mayonnaise, 1 large tomato, and we're going to go with about 8 slices of bacon to put this all together. All right, we're going to start right now and do our prep, and then we'll head over to the pan and start making our sandwich. All right, so I've got our French bread right here. I got about a half a loaf. I'm not going to go with a whole loaf. And you can do the bread as thick or thin as you like. I'm going to go at about a half of an inch for each slice of the sandwich. And we're just going to make 2 sandwiches in this show, but I'm making enough here with the bacon for about 4 sandwiches because I'm going to have a little bit after I get done with this and feed the lovely and fetching Mrs. Politte at the same time. So now I've got the bread cut right there. I'm going to go ahead and do the, this is our Havarti right here. And you can always kind of measure it on the bread to see how much you need. I'm going to go 3 slices of cheese per bread slice. So because we're going to put 1 sandwich together with Havarti and we're going to do 1 sandwich with the Gouda. So I'm just going to cut 3 here. All right, I'm just going to slice our tomato now. Two slices per sandwich. Our bacon's cooking, as you can see right here, and it is a hickory smoke that we're going to use for these sandwiches. And I'm just going to salt and pepper on the tomatoes. Alright, as you can see, we have our mise en place. We have our bread, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, and our mayonnaise. I'll explain more about the mayonnaise when we hit our pan over there. But let's transition over to the frying pan and we'll start making these sandwiches. As you can see, we have our mise in the background here. I've got our pan right here. I have it on a medium-high heat. Now I'm going to focus back on the pan a little more to show you the cook that we got going on here. And basically what I want to do is I want to take each piece of bread and I want to put the mayonnaise on it. I'm using mayonnaise instead of butter because mayonnaise has got oil and egg in it, and it will give it a richer and creamier texture when it's cooked. And it's also a good idea to use mayonnaise when you're using a lighter bread such as a brioche or your French bread as we're using right now. Now there is no need to oil the pan if you've got the mayonnaise on it either. So I like to put my sandwiches down open face, put the ingredients in, and then just put the sandwich together. A lot of people I've seen have made their sandwiches and then they make them and then they flip the sandwich over to cook the other side. That is not necessary when you do it this way. So we're putting the, I'm going to back up just a little bit here. We're putting the Gouda on this one and the Havarti on this top one here. 3 pieces each. We're going to go the tomato on each one. Like I said, I've got more ingredients than I need because I'm going to be making more of these after we get done shooting the video and feed the lovely and fetching Mrs. Politte. So basically what you want to do now, regulate your heat a little bit. You don't want to burn the outside of it, but you want to be able to melt that cheese. I'm going to put a lid over the top of this and that will help do that. Another trick in the restaurant industry that I've learned is that if you get the outside bread, it's got a nice color crust on it, you can throw the sandwich into the microwave to kind of melt the cheese as well. but I can feel that it is starting to melt. So I'm gonna put the lid back on and we'll just let it go. All right, I'm gonna check them out. You wanna make sure you got a pan that's gonna distribute the heat evenly as well. And then we're just gonna pull these over, get them off of here before they start burning. These are done. What we're gonna do now, as you all know, we're gonna take these lovely sandwiches, we're gonna plate them up, take some groovy pictures of it for social media, and along with laying some groovy music underneath those photos in the timeline. And then we're gonna come back, we're gonna try these out. Enjoy the music and enjoy the pictures. Interesting shoot. I had it stacked like you saw in there, and it kept tipping over, and the gooiness of the cheese was almost like a concrete in there, and it wouldn't come apart. But look at that gooiness in there. I give this a bite here. This is the one with the Havarti, so I'm going to give this a bite. Oh my gosh, gooey, cheesy, that bacon in there, that tomato. The cheeses are really, really good. You can actually feel a little bit of difference, mouthfeel, and the texture. On the outside of this, it's still crispy, but it's got a more creaminess to it than a butter would do. A butter would just kind of make it dry out a little bit more, but it's almost, you can press on that almost and see the mayonnaise come out of the bread a little bit, whereas butter would just cook. Mayonnaise does have a higher smoke point than butter does as well, so it makes it a lot better to grill instead of using butter. Give it a try if you ever do a grilled cheese. Check this out though. This is a very good recipe, very tasty. I'm going to finish the rest of these off and of course feed the lovely and fetching Mrs. Politte. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and then share this video of course with everybody that you know. See you later. Thanks a lot for joining us.